Day 2 of Pat's Wilson D300 and C300 build. Let's finish this thing up. Welcome back to the Mid Golf Shop. Jim McCleary, Ohio's most awarded and certified club maker, and this is day 2 of Pat's Wilson build. Pat's Wilson build. And I'm splitting it up because the videos are starting to get long because we start talking about things, for bigger grips. And I just want to be, let's be concise, and I want to keep your attention. That's the best part about it. So, we talked about why we picked what we picked, because the fitting showed that was the best stuff for her. And that ladies need to be fit just as much as the guys, if not more. Because the industry just assumes a certain height, a certain type, and typically the ladies are very much more athletic and have bigger fingers for bigger grips, and that's what we need to do. So we've glued it all together. You saw part of that. Now we're going to do the finishing. So it's ferrule finishing, cut it to size, put the grips on, give it a nice coat of wax, and the final touches to show you what it looks like, and then we are done. So when we do a build, we always keep our epoxy nearby, make sure that it's nice and hard, right? If, again, like I've said before in the past, if this is gooey, you start over because it's not going to hold. And from a let's keep our supplies, I keep that for later. My nice trash toss, that goes over there, and we're on our way. So, finishing ferrules first. You know how I like them. We want to make the ferrule and the hosel match. We want to make the ferrule and the hosel be one. Right now it's, and that won't happen when we're done. So we use the blue felt belt on a 1x42 inch belt sander that runs around 1800 RPM. I think the real technical is 1750. 1800 RPM. That way we don't burn it. We get it, and then we'll take acetone to shine it up, and then we'll put Glanzwatch on it to give it the finishing coat and a kind of a protective coating on it. Cut it to length, put the grip on it, and then we'll go over some more of the specs. So let's go along. Alright, the last part of the build, and we'll call this the cleaning and club maker's corner. So C cubed, how about that? So we got them all back together, right? And this is where you always see me put on the coat of wax, because I've always like them going out shiny. And so again, the Wilson D350s, now they normally come in a hybrid set, and you can see that there. Nice and shiny, right? Nice looking ferrule. The Acra shaft will give Acra a little bit of love there, going the right way for a change. And then the wind grip. The standard wind grip. Since this is the ladies edition, We'll finish this off with some lady club comments. Okay, lady club comments. So, ladies, don't be afraid to go get fit. Take some friends with you if that's what it takes, especially if you want to do better golf. I've had plenty of ladies looking for better golf, finding out that they needed more than what the ladies' sets would give them. Particularly in the grip. All right, if nothing else, if you feel like you're grabbing a hold of the grip and you're just strangling it and you're digging your fingers into your palms, chances are your grip is too small. So go find a person that does this and have your grip checked. You might find out you need a bigger grip. You also might find out that you may need something more like this than a lady's flex. Okay. Now, I'm not going to say it's true for every company, but in a lot of instances when I do fittings for ladies, we talk about pink, right? And it's about a 60-40 split of hate and like. And so mostly in the differences between male and female clubs, or the ladies and men's clubs, we'll call it, is color. Weights are traditionally the same. Very few times that they're not, or that they are. They're not. Very few times that they're different. Okay? So it's important, right? Just like kids, just like men, just like anybody, to get fit for your clubs. That way you can enjoy yourself. Go out there, have some fun, right? Lower your scores, have some fun. Play in the ladies' league, beat your husband, okay? When we talked about that earlier. The elderly lady that was from northern Ohio, that's a really good golfer. Her daughter came down and she just wanted to play better golf, to basically play with her mom and play with her husband. It wasn't about a week later after we fit her and sent her clubs up that we got a note that she finally beat her husband. Which is a great thing, right? That's what everybody wants to do. Now, I'm not going to say everybody's going to do it, but that was a pretty good time. So there's always an improvement to be made, particularly in the ladies' area. Okay, and you don't necessarily need ladies' stuff, but if you do, fine, right? And then that way you have enjoyment, you have clubs that you can use. The last thing that kind of dawned on me while I was making these sets is Pat said this was probably going to be the last set she ever owned. Now, that's not the first time I've heard that when people come in here. This will be the last set I've ever known. And that's an impactful thing. Okay? When somebody trusts you enough to say, this is my last set, I'm never going to own another set, that's pretty important. That's important to me. And I think it's just a testament to, the friendly, it's a testament to how Robin and I conduct ourselves when people come in here. We try to make friends, we try to make relationships, we don't try to make customers. And so we both, think that's a pretty cool thing when somebody comes up and says, hey, this is going to be my last set I ever own. It's pretty important. So for all those you ever said it, and Pat and Charlie, thank you very much. And hopefully you liked it. And if you did, how about subscribing down below and liking the like button? Liking the like button? How about pushing the like button? And as always, let's see your scores. Go low.